happens if somebody hits your car and drives away. Usually this means that you've been involved in a hit and run accident because normally when somebody hits another, they stop, you exchange information, you wait for the police, there's a crash report done, and everybody moves on with their day. But the person who hits your car and runs, you may or may not be able to find them. Sometimes, if you're like one of my clients whose their license plate number was imprinted on their car, the license plate falls off the car and it's still at the accident scene, all of those various things can occur. And if they do, then you may be able to find the person. But if you don't, what you have to do is try to see if you remember any of the information. If you remember any of the information, you'll want to write that down and you'll want to get a hold of it to give it to your insurance company. Because then there's the possibility that there could be insurance on the other side to help compensate you for not only your car but your injuries. If the accident was not your fault and you do not have uninsured motorist coverage, which if you don't have uninsured motorist coverage, you need to go get that right now because it's very, very important for this type of situation. Just because it's a hit and run driver does not mean that your insurance company doesn't have to pay for your pain and suffering and your medical bills and all of that if you have uninsured coverage. So make sure you go get that. Now, if you don't have that coverage, you might be just out of luck. If you can't find the driver and you don't have the uninsured coverage, then it's going to be really difficult for you to get compensated at all. In fact, it's probably impossible. With no driver to sue, if at least if you had a driver who was uninsured and you didn't have uninsured coverage, you can go to municipal court, small claims court, and file a claim against them and sue them for money damages. But if you have uninsured coverage and the driver goes away, you can go through there. Now, what you need to do is call 911. Now, of course, you're probably watching this video after it occurred, so if you didn't call 911, go to your local police department and file an accident report. It won't be the same as a police officer coming to the scene and being able to do an investigation, but different police departments have ways for you to file your own accident report. So you should file your own accident report. Get down all the information that you can. If you remember the color of the other vehicle, great. If you remember the license plate, awesome. And doing this will, one, let the police know that an incident did occur, that there was a hit and run, and they may be able to do some sort of investigation on it. Maybe there's been a spree in the area of hit and runs involving the same vehicle. So that part is something that you want to do. You want to make sure that you get the accident report filed. The next is talk to your insurance company. Your insurance company will make sure that if you do not have any coverage, they'll let you know. Now, if you think you do and the insurance company tells you you don't, that's another reason you want to call somebody like me at Bressman Law. Somebody like me, an attorney, can help you read your policy to make sure that you don't have the coverage that it says. All too often, we have a client who has uninsured coverage, and there's an insurance company that says, well, we're not liable because it was a hit and run. Well, that's not the law, and we help our clients get compensated from hit and run drivers from their own insurance policy should there be no insurance available. If you have questions about a hit and run that you were involved in, or if there's a policy that you want us to read through, please give us a call at 614-538-1116, or you can always email me at jedediah@bressmanlaw.com.